So yesterday we learned what ratios were, and today we're going to learn a way to solve them. So we have some vocabulary words, and let's look at those. You're going to have to turn your booklet sideways to see this. But the first vocabulary word is a tape diagram. That's what today is all about. A tape diagram can be used to model and solve ratio problems involving parts and totals. Units in a ratio have to be the same to use a tape diagram because the size of each part drawn is the same. A constant relationship represented by a ratio can be applied to find comparisons of other quantities that maintain the same original relationship using a tape diagram. So it might be easier to show you than to explain that. So over here we have two tape diagrams, one for girls and one for boys. If the ratio of girls to boys is 2 to 5, and we want to find out if there are 20 girls, how many boys there are, we can use a tape diagram to solve that. So the first thing we do is we draw a tape representing the numbers up here. So the girls have 2 and the boys have 5. You notice that all of the pieces of tape are the same. So if the girls have 2, they stop here. If the boys have 5, they go on further. Now, if we want to solve this, and we know that there are 20 girls, so these two boxes equal 20, then there must be, to find out how many boys there are, we would solve this one. So if these two boxes equal 20, that means that each box must be worth 10, because that would be the only way that two boxes could equal 20. So we would say that these two boxes equal 20, and we want to find out what these boxes equal. Well, the great thing about a tape diagram is that each part drawn is the same. So each of these boxes is the same. So if these boxes are 10, these boxes must also be 10. So if we know what each box is worth, then we're able to count them up, and we know how many boys there were. So in this case, there must have been 50 boys. Make sure that you're filling out your tape diagrams just like I'm doing on here. So down here, we would put that there are 50 boys. Let's see how to draw these. Example 1. Josie took a long multiple choice end of trimester vocabulary test. The ratio of the number of problems Josie got incorrect to the number of problems she got correct is 2 to 9. If Josie missed 8 questions, that means that those are how many she got incorrect. How many did she get correct? Well, the first thing we would do is we would draw a tape diagram representing this original ratio. So we would draw 2 diagrams. One would have 2 boxes, the other one would have 9. You already have those drawn for you. These 2 boxes represent how much she got incorrect. So we're going to write that in, how much she got incorrect. When we look at the problem up above, we see that the 9 boxes represent how many she got correct. So we'll label that. Now, it says if Josie missed 8 questions, so if the total amount that she got incorrect was 8, we want to know how many she got right. So, if 2 boxes equal 8, what must each box be worth? What times 2 equals 8? Only 4. So the boxes must be worth 4. So if each box is worth 4, we can fill in these down here. And then all we have to do is count those up to find our answer. So if the amount she got correct was 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36. The amount she got correct was 36. And that is how we find the answer to our ratio problem. Let's try another. If Josie missed 20 questions, how many did she get correct? Now, it says draw a tape diagram to demonstrate how you found the answer. So what we have to do is we have to draw our own tape diagram here because it's not given to us. Remember that the amount that she got incorrect, and I'm just going to put I, was 2. So I'm going to draw 2 boxes. The amount that she got correct was, I believe, 9. Let's check. Yep, 9. So I'm going to draw 9 boxes. So if this is 2, then this is 4, 6, 8, and 9, because I want these boxes to be about the same size. So if the amount that she missed equals 20, because the amount that she missed is the amount she got incorrect, we want to find out how many she got correct. So if 2 boxes equal 20, then each box must be worth 10. So all I do is fill 10 into all these other boxes, and then I count them up to see how many she must have gotten correct. Couple more. You're filling this out on yours. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Then she must have gotten 90 of them correct. It's a lot of questions. All right, last thing, stop and jot. How can you use a tape diagram to solve the following problem? So here's our problem. Mason and Lainey ran laps to train for the long distance running team. The ratio of the number of laps Mason ran to the number of laps Lainey ran was 2 to 3. If Lainey ran 15 laps, how far did Mason run? So we would need to draw 2 tapes, and the first one should have this many boxes, all right? The second one should have this many boxes. If Lainey's tape equals 15, then each box must be worth, let's see, if Lainey's was worth 15, then 3 times what? It should be worth 5. So I put that in every box to find Mason's total. Excellent. Good luck.